Welcome to the Deadass Podcast.
Alrighty. Okay, cool. You all good to go, mate?
Good to go, man.
Beautiful. Awesome. Alrighty, legends. Welcome back to the Deadass Podcast, capturing eulogies and sharing stories. Today, we've got a special guest on the podcast, a Australian comedian who is currently traveling around the coast up and down Australia. Decided to take the leap of faith, mate, and sell up the stuff, get the caravan, pack up the kids and the family, and go for and just follow your dreams. And Mr. Mickey Wilson, how are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks, mate. Thanks for having me. It's
No,
a pleasure,
you're welcome,
man.
brother.
It's good to be on the podcast.
Yeah, no, thank you, mate. It's I'm honoured. It's cool that, like I was saying to you on the phone, man, I'm all about that sort of stuff. I love people having a crack and doing stuff and following their passions and their dreams, man. And that's a real life thing you're doing right there, man. Coming, packing up in Darwin and making your way around. That's a big leap.
Yeah. It's been a part of like a 4 or 5 year plan.
Yeah, sure.
Since since I started doing comedy, even before like I even stepped on stage, it was always basically a bit about myself. Since I was young, I've always been, class clown.
Yeah.
Love making people laugh. Like fucking, I love bloody, staring cunts up. I'm a shit stirrer. I grew up with a brother, and I'm just, always banter, good banter on a sesh with the boys, but just always been, I had a little bit of a rough upbringing.
Yes.
And my thing was, ever since I've been young, is I always love either laughing myself or making other people laugh.
Yes.
And I've just known since I was young that no matter what's going on in your life, you forget about whatever's going on, and you can, you just laugh and you get that, that uncontrollable laugh, and you just forget everything, man. Yeah, and that was always my thing. I've just always loved doing that for other people and having a laugh myself. And then, when I just I never knew that I could. I've always been told, oh, you should be a stand-up comedian, but it's always been, like a piss take and whatever else.
Yeah.
And, but I was working in the mines bit over 5 years ago, and I've got a young family. I've got 3 kids now. At the time, I just had my boy. He's 7, and I was like just sitting out there at night, and I'd just be thinking like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I did like a heap of soul searching and just like Tony Robbins shit and just stuff like that. And I was like, fucking, I knew that I was destined to do more than what I was doing. I was an auto electrician and the mine's been an auto sparky since I left school, got pushed into it, and good at it, but it's not what I love doing. And so I figured out what I love doing, and I was like, fuck, I love making people laugh, that's my favorite thing in the world I love doing. And and then I just like fucking was doing that soul searching and realized that I want to be a stand-up comedian. And then, just went on this mad journey of, just self-development and growth. And till the first time I stepped on stage, I left the mine, started my own business so that I could have time to work on being a stand-up comic. And then, we just sort of, we knew the end goal, and that was becoming a full-time stand-up comic. I didn't know how I was going to do it with the family and stuff like that. We were originally going to move down to Geelong. I've done a fair bit of gigging and stuff in Melbourne, and I really like I just sort of like the culture and stuff of Melbourne. I'm Darwin, so that's the complete opposite. Like I like getting away from the heat.
It makes sense.
Amazing
definitely.
food and all that. Anyway, we decided that the caravan was the way to do it, and then we sold our house. I sold all the stuff in my business, in my auto. I had my own auto electrical business, as I said. My wife was a beautician with her own business. She's just sold all the stuff, like just all our assets. We're just waiting on our house to get finalised, the sale of that and everything now. And this is just the way that we're gonna having a crack and trying to make it work. So
I just love that. I think that's fantastic, and what a way to do it, incorporating the family. I know it would be really hard to base yourself in one spot and then constantly having to fly out here and be away. And it's cool that you get to keep that closeness with your family and not have to, enjoy the trip with them as well.
Yeah, it's I had my I still call him a newborn. I don't know why. Like
you do.
I'm fucking like that's on my. So I actually posted a clip that we got him on stage. It was his first birthday last last Thursday in Airlie Beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I had him on stage and did like happy birthday and blew the candle out and shit. And
That's awesome.
and I said it on stage. Oh, my new boy. I'm like, fuck, sound like an idiot. Eh?
Well, I still call my youngest. She's 15, right? And I still call her the baby.
Yeah.
You know, you just naturally do it.
Well, what do you call that phase from newborn to what, like toddler? Like, what is that? Baby? Like, this is my baby. Like, I still sound like an idiot. Might as well just
stick with newborn. It's no different.
Yeah, it's the same bloody thing. Well, to me, it's bloody new.
Yeah, that's it. It's the new one.
Yeah. Oh man, he's by far the most hectic too.
Really?
Oh, far out.
Is come more like dad? Does that?
I don't know. Like my girl, she's 10, and she was just a blessing. Like just the best little like baby toddler.
Yeah.
Even still, she's just a blessing. Like she's just easygoing, fun. Like don't like she's still a kid, but she's just the most helpful little girl. Like just does what you ask her to do. She makes me coffees in the morning.
Oh wow,
like
cool.
she's just the best.
Yeah.
My 7-year-old boy, he's like he's that midline. He's like little bit of a prick. But he's still like he's a little legend,
Yeah.
Loves doing the wrong thing, obviously.
Yep.
But then but he was a good baby. He slept and everything. This newborn, he's like, I feel like it's God's way of saying you probably should have fucking stopped it too, mate. He's just full on, Like,
and what do you reckon, mate? Number 3 is the last one?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
Quick to answer that one.
Yeah, very. I'm not we've got a 7-seater, but we utilize the back for like a fridge and
of course,
whatever
it
else
makes
because we're
sense,
traveling. But I wouldn't want to have to run.
I think 3 is a good number because you can. Like I've said before, you can still get a 5-seater car and everything.
Yeah.
So anything more than 3, and you start having to look for the
7-seater.
Yeah.
And then you might as well just keep going.
Yeah, where do you stop?
Oh, you got 4 kids. We might as well have 10.
There's no reason.
Might as well try bloody dodge the tax system. Get 12. That's what it is.
Is it 10
or something like that?
Something like, you get the tax free.
You lose the tax and every single bit of sanity that you have. Turn into a fucking
dignity and everything.
Dignity, everything. Hey,
everything goes with it.
Cruising around in a bloody minibus.
You'd end up needing a bus.
Yeah, and a TV, mate.
You need to invest in one if that's all right. So, mate, Darwin's hometown.
Yep.
Grew up in Darwin.
Grew up, born and bred. Yeah.
I do love Darwin, man, and I'm saying it because I've been there a couple of times, and every time I've been there, it's been a pleasant experience. I love the country up there. I love the outback. I've only ever been in there not during the wet season.
Yeah.
So I haven't got a real experience with Darwin, but
I'm sure every single person that you spoke to when you're up there, if you said it was warm, they're like, you think this is warm? Wait till the bloody build up.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, and then the build up comes. You think this is bad? This is nothing. Their faces are literally melting off their heads. This is nothing. Drinking a can, far out, mate.
Yeah, for brekkie.
Yeah.
No, it's a similar sort of temperature in the dry, I guess you could say, as it is to Rocky.
Yeah.
Because I've only ever been up there at that time, but man, I always had a pleasant experience up there. Love it. So, but I can see why. I could see why you would probably want to vacate that area during the heat.
Yeah.
Because it'd be pretty violent up there.
Oh, she's pretty, mango madness. Everyone gets loopy, eh?
Yeah, get loopy. So when did you? So what year roughly did you start getting into the comedy side? Because you said, I'm gonna.
Yeah, what was it? It was at the start of 22, I think. Yeah, so just going on. Yeah, just going on. That's 4. So yeah, just about nearly 5. Yeah, just going on 4 or 5 years. I think it is.
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Was it 2021? I'd have to have a look. I think it was 21, 20. Yeah, 21 or 20. Yeah, 21. I think it was.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd have to have a look. So I know it was nearly 5 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
coming
cool.
up to 5 years.
Oh, that's cool. And how was it after your first experience with it, mate? What'd you?
Man, the first experience, like I said, back in the day, I did that bloody like a bit of combat stuff, but it was way worse than the first time of doing that. Yeah. So I went with one of my best friends in Darwin. I'd been and watched a couple of shows, and I'd already practiced my set and knew what I was going to say, and everything like that, and My best mate who'd come with me, we went once before and he's like, next time you're going to get up. And I'm like, righto. Man, I'm sitting there and I just only started learning how to meditate and stuff like that.
Really? Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there and my heart was just boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just smashing it, Like small little room, and it was lovely. It was a lovely, luckily I killed. Like I did really well on my first go. Otherwise I probably would have rethought my whole life. But yeah, I did really well, got massive laughs and stuff. And like once I was up there, I was sweet, but still very daunting.
Yeah,
and
of course.
It's good now. Like I get up and I'm comfortable and everything like that. And it's sort of, But yeah, the first, I'd say the first year, limited gigs in Darwin.
Yes.
Only there was only one monthly room when I first started comedy.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, stage time was limited. I think I did like 5 gigs in Darwin, and then I'm like, if I want to get better at this, I need more stage time. So I went. That's why I've gigged a fair bit in Melbourne, just doing the smaller rooms and stuff down there.
And getting like, I guess, rounds in, isn't it? It'd be like the same thing. It's just
you get 1 gig a month. I was getting 1 gig a month, maybe 2 a month in Darwin when I first started. I can go down to, at that time, you could go down to Melbourne, I could get 3 a night.
Yeah, there you go. Makes sense.
It's just like if you want to, I don't know, I just think anything that you want to do, like if you want to get good at it, you got to just
of course, you got to do the rounds, mate. Put in the reps. That's the perfect way to do it. So the decision came to go, you know what, look, we're gonna let's do this. Was it a hard decision to make, or you guys were like all pretty like, nah, we're gonna do this?
It was like, I've known, like, since I started and since I got good, and I'm like, righto, I started, I was running 2 shows, like 2 monthly rooms in Darwin that were mine that I ran for a few years. And like we always knew what the end goal was. Like I still know what the end goal is, but it's just like how to get there, and like trying to find something that's going to work for us all.
Yes, of course.
Obviously, if we were based in Geelong and still having to travel around here, there, and everywhere, then like it's the biggest thing for stand-up comedians when they're at my stage. Is like flights and accommodation.
Yes,
like,
of course it would be.
Yeah, it's a killer.
It would.
And like especially like just even that's just one person.
Yes.
Let alone like them then you got food on top and everything like that, because you got like nothing to cook or whatever with. So and then if you want to try and bring your family, it's like
it could be bloody expensive, mate.
Yeah, so that's why we just sort of worked out that this was the best way for us for now, and we're just going all in, and I'm
all for it, man. Like I've mentioned it before on the podcast with people, going out and having a crack at things, man, and doing it, and I'm a big supporter of that stuff because mate, like I see it all the time, and people know I'm probably saying this like a broken record, but I'm constantly reminded of our own mortality, mate.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, there's nothing worse than going through life and thinking of things that you probably should have tried to do or something like that, man.
Yeah.
And then having those regrets, that's the biggest failure in life, is not actually having a go at it.
Yeah.
It's destined to fail if you're not going to have a crack at it.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it. I love it. So you decided to pack up, mate. So you've got the caravan ready to rock and roll. Where was your first stop?
Well, we did that show in Noonamar, so that was the second. We did what did we do? We did one in Berrimah. We did Berrimah, Humpty Doo. We did Noonamar,
and we were there that night.
Yeah, you were there.
What a coincidence! I know. Yeah, we were knackered, mate. 6 days deep.
Nah, that's right, mate. I get it. You look like you were bloody ready to roll out when I got there. And then we did Catherine, Tennant Creek, Alice Springs. We did Mount Isa, Cloncurry. Mount Isa, Cloncurry, Charters Towers. We did 2 shows in Cairns. We've done Townsville.
Wow.
We're up to about 12 shows, I think.
Oh, yeah, good on you.
Yeah, just
so you sort of went down the centre and then cut back diagonally up north, and then now you're making your way down the coast.
Yeah. We did what did we do after Townsville? We did Airlie Beach. Oh, Bowen. Yeah, we did Bowen. That was a sick show. That went off. Yeah, that was one of the best of the whole trip.
Oh,
so
true.
far.
I was going to ask you that.
Went ballistic, eh? Not Charters. Cloncurry. Went off.
Really?
It was unreal.
Oh,
really
mad.
good. Tennant Creek as well was sick.
Yeah, good on you.
And then so Bowen, we did Airlie Beach, Mackay, and then we've just done Yeppoon, and then
Rocky tonight.
Yeah, Rocky tonight, Gladstone tomorrow night, Bundy Friday, Harvey Bay Saturday, and then what do we got? I'm going to have to
Yeah,
cheat
you're right.
sheet.
So by the time this recording comes out, which will be early next week from us speaking now, I know that sounds a bit fucked up, but anyways, but by the time this comes out, you'll be doing Bundaberg on Friday.
Yep.
So there'll be Friday
Friday the 21st we'll be at Bundy.
Yep.
Harvey Bay RSL, that's on the 22nd, which is the Saturday. And then the following Thursday, we got Gympie at the RSL on the Thursday. And then we got Sunshine Coast or Nambour, we got at the Commercial Hotel on the 28th. Then we got Toowoomba on Thursday, the 4th of December. And then we got Good Chat Comedy on the 6th of, which is the Saturday late night show, 9 p.m. All the ones from Bundaberg onwards, for any of you guys that are keen to come, we're going to have Hoey Farmer, which is that Vietnamese online sensation. He's a good mate of mine who's jumping on board to do gigs from there down. And Omar Gad, he's jumping on a few shows closer to Brisbane. He won the National Raw Comp last year. Yeah, so he's another lad who's moved down to Brisbane from Darwin, and he's
awesome.
a good mate of mine. So
that's excellent.
Yeah,
exciting times
it's
ahead.
like fucking hard to gig. Like I was saying here, Brisbane. Apparently, I don't know. I haven't gigged. I haven't lived in Brisbane and been a part of the circuit to know if it's hard or not to get gigs, but they just said sometimes it's a little bit harder to get gigs regularly. So they're my mates. I'm like, fucking just come.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Oh, they're just good as well. Like it's part of the fun.
Break it up a bit for you too, mate. And have a bit of fun with some of your mates.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
man.
of course it is. Some of the best times I have is catching up with the mates when we're going to do things like this. You know,
the hang, bro. The hang. The hang. That's what it's all about. After
100%.
gigs, man, that's the only, like getting closer to the city, obviously, more of my mates and stuff, and just, Nick Carr's jumping on for Toowoomba as well. If any of you Nick Carr fans have seen him, he's a ripper as well.
Mad.
But yeah, just the hang.
I love that. That's, you get the formalities out of the way and you get to hang with the boys. All the girls, hang wherever they are.
Man, if you all just crush, the hang's sick.
That would be
it's sick, man. It's good.
Bit of a reflection afterwards, mate. Fucking all the good times. How has the trip been though so far? Been a smooth ride, mate? Haven't run into any dramas or anything?
It's up and down, obviously. Like travel wise, we've had one flat, I think at
when too bad considering how many Ks you've done.
Yeah, we've done some Ks. I had to we're looking at trading the car in and getting something new once the money comes through from the house and stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, as in terms of a big storm come through in Cairns and we just folded the awning.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I fixed it. Went to Bunnings and got all these like little plates and I bring a heap of tools and shit just in case we had to do any.
I suppose that's the beauty of you being an auto-lecky background too, mate. You're not short of knowledge on that. So.
Yeah. That's and like, oh, mate, you get here. There's so many grey nomads. Saying, oh, you're bloody. My missus tells them, like, just as a laugh.
Oh, it dobs you in.
Yeah, it dobs me in. Oh, don't tell that to bloody anyone, Randy. You bloody won't leave the joint, mate. Watch me, mate.
I'll happily put it in drive and leave.
I'll leave the caravan. Have the kids too, mate. Keep them.
It's a package.
You'll have more than wiring issues if I leave them here.
Bloody that would get you in a lot of trouble, wouldn't it, with the grey nomads? They'd be all over you, eh?
That's like even one of the bouncers at Mackay, my missus, because she stands out the front and she flies and stuff like that and tries, or checks people in. And he's like, bloody, I'll give him cash. And she's like, he doesn't do it anymore. I was like, he's got to.
It's almost like, was it like a doctor's oath? Like they take an oath. They must fix car.
I've hung the boots up, champ. I'm not bloody. I'm out of the game, brother.
Yeah, that's it. No, because like get that like National Lampoon's Vacation type of thing situation going with all the dramas and bits and pieces. But at least he's having a nice bit of a smooth run now, mate.
We've had like with vehicle stuff, like we've been pretty sweet apart from the awning and the tyre, like been really blessed actually with everything just running smooth. And I've just done that last service, so hopefully we'll trade it in after that. And then But yeah, just like with the teething stage and stuff, there was a bit of a, give and take. It's like, you go from everyone having their space and having a block of, we had like we grew up rural, me and my wife. She's Darwin, born and bred as well.
Yep.
But we when I was still doing FIFO, we bought a place in Palmerston. I don't know if you visited there.
Yeah.
Just so it was a little bit less maintenance and stuff.
Makes sense.
But yeah, they used to having their block and stuff and riding motorbikes. And
so it's that adjustment period. Yeah, that makes sense.
But they're pretty great now, man. Like we're just trying to balance, obviously. A bit of a juggling act of just trying to find that happy medium of everything. And
I could imagine, mate. I could imagine you would meet some colourful characters along the way, but especially doing the caravan and with those grey nomads and all the other travelling people.
All you got to do is make eye contact for longer than a second. They're like, hey, buddy, how's you going on fuel consumption, mate? How many money liters per 100?
Oh, that would be the biggest yarns too, eh?
Yeah, I'm going to do some skits on it. I reckon it's so funny.
It's actually not a bad idea. You get a lot of that. People would relate to that so much, mate.
Yeah, anyone who's travelled, eh?
That's cool. What did you think of Yeppoon? Because you're staying at Yeppoon, aren't you, at the moment?
Man, Yeppoon's beautiful.
It's not a bad spot, eh?
Oh, it's lovely. I reckon, I don't want to stare any of the bloody people that are up north from here, but so far, I reckon that's probably the nicest beach. Them ones at Yeppoon, they're the nicest beaches. Beautiful, and that
it's gorgeous.
Was it Keble Island? Yeah, we went over there.
Oh, you did? You did the boat trip over there?
Yeah, we ended up going over there.
Nice.
Wouldn't recommend the hiking with kids far out. That's a bit of a mission, but yeah, it's stunning, very beautiful,
mate. They used to have a mint resort back over there in the day. It was unreal. Little airport there as well. You could fly over there, stay over there, man. It was mint, and then it all sort of turned to shit there, and they bulldozed a lot of it. But now they've got that little community on the corner there, and they got the tavern there, and you can do a bit of glamping and stuff like that. And and when you got a sweet day, man, it is mint weather over there, mint water, and have a cocktail and chill over there.
Yeah, we did a heap of we seen it in a Echidna. That was pretty cool. That was pretty sick.
Echidna.
Well,
I like
that. We haven't seen. I've never you get them up out sort of near Pine Creek.
Yeah.
Like further, and then onwards randomly. Only once in a blue moon in the NT, like Darwin, you get them. But you just see them randomly, but I've never actually seen one up close.
Have you is this the first time you've been through Queensland type of thing, or you done it all before? Like,
this is the first time I've toured a show through Queensland. I've done Adelaide and stuff like that for the fringes, and I've done I've toured the Territory a fair bit with doing shows and stuff like that. But this is the first time I've toured my show through Queensland. I have gigged in Brisbane, and I've gigged from down there, from there. Sorry, but I haven't gigged at all up through North Queensland.
Yeah, so it's a full new experience for you too, mate. Eh?
Yeah. We've visited holidayed and visited to Rocky, because as I was saying,
you get family
and stuff. But this is I'd never been to Cairns, and that's where my mum was actually originally from.
Okay, I love Cairns, man. I don't mind Cairns.
It's a bit busy. For my liking, it was a bit
touristy.
A little bit.
Yeah,
we stayed in Palm Cove for a week, and that was lovely. I loved that. But I reckon I'm. That stretch from Mackay to Yeppoon, man, the biggest weather difference.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh, far out. I was like, when's it going to get away from this humidity? I'm like, fuck, I left Darwin to get away from it. As soon as you got here, I'm like, it's gone.
Well, you're not too bad at this time of the year. It will really start to kick in sort of around Chrissy time, and then sort of through to February, heat and the humidity.
Yeah,
it gets pretty shocking here as well.
Yeah,
we're sort of not too bad. Actually, you caught a good week. I know it's a bit rainy and stuff, but it's a bit cooler this week.
Yeah,
we do get some nasty one. That's why it can remind me a little bit of Darwin sometimes. Rocky.
Yeah, it's been 12. Well, nearly 13 years since I was here last.
Was it?
Yeah, and I reckon when we were here, it was Christmas.
Yeah,
and it was hot. Yeah, real hot. Yeah,
yeah. I remember because we used to live in Canberra, growing up in Canberra, and the old man decided to pack up and come up here, and we came here in January, and I just remember because we were sitting in an air conditioned car the whole time, and when we come up and we pulled up at Macca's here on the south side, and it was January, middle of the day, it was stinging hot. I remember we opened up the door, and I just wafted this big fucking bit of hot air just going straight. I was like, what the hell is this?
Oh,
what the hell are we
mate.
moved into?
Bro,
It was
Darwin's
vicious.
Darwin's even worse, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, if you go like to Melbourne this time of the year, like now it's brutal in Darwin.
Yes.
Bro, you go from Melbourne or anywhere like Brizzy or anywhere that's not like no humidity, you go back to Darwin.
Yeah.
Bro, you literally feel like you're fucking jumping into a sauna.
I could imagine you
mate,
would.
honestly.
I could
And
imagine you
every
would.
time you're like, why do we come back?
It's a weird thing though, isn't it?
It's just 'cause- me and my wife, that's the thing. We're born and bred there. Like we've not been, and that's why we're like, we've probably done enough here. There's not much-
fair enough.
Yeah, we've done enough.
What is that guy? I suppose it's a hard one to answer for you, but ask you. But do you have a destination where you want to end up? Do you think it'd be back in Darwin, or do you think it'd be down south? Or
Honestly, I think
with
we're
the
done.
caravan, you got no ETA.
Yeah,
so-
we've sort of planned for now. But it's open ended. We've planned to do 3 years on the road.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just going to keep doing shows around and just keep building momentum as a comic and in these little places. Like the best thing about, just a side note, the best thing about doing these shows, like doing what we're doing, we get the opportunity to do shows for places that don't normally get comedians.
Yes.
So it is that in itself is like a really good thing while we're doing what we're doing as well. Like a lot of these people, they got to travel hours and hours.
100%.
Yeah. And that's like another reason why we're doing what we're doing, because like us being from Darwin, we know what it feels like to get left out constantly.
Yeah, of course.
In terms of that. But yeah, so we're planning on doing this for 3 years, building momentum, and then at that point we'll relook at what we want to do if we want to end up somewhere. But we would love, I think we're done with living in Darwin. I will go up there and do shows and stuff like that, because I do, to see my family and friends and stuff. But I reckon so far we haven't seen much of the West Coast, but we do love like that Tweed area where my grandparents are. I really love Coolangatta, and it's like
It's a beautiful area, mate.
It's
gorgeous.
It's lovely, yeah. But in saying that, I haven't been here for 12 years, and I haven't been to like a lot of other little places.
Yeah, I guess a lot's changed in 12 years, hasn't it? Like, it's always just fascinating, that sort of stuff. When you do, when you do sell everything, what's the destination? But it's cool. You don't know. You just
it's open ended.
go with the flow.
My missus is like pretty keen to just sort of keep going after that, and depending on how we go and that, like we'll probably have like I'd love to get a bigger caravan eventually.
Yeah, of course.
But like this is what we've got now, and
It's doing the job.
yeah, it's doing the job, and we're happy with it. It's got 3 bunks for the kids, and then it's got our little queen bed, and so.
Oh man, I'm envious of that. I reckon that's mad. I wish I could do something. I wish I was in a situation where I could do something like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm very content with what I got and how I do it. I love it. But I also envy some people that do that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's mad because, we always give it a little taste of it every year. So Christmas time, for the last, 15 years, mate, we've got a caravan, same thing. We pack it up and we send it down to Emu Park, which is like sort of 10
I know where
minutes.
Emu Park is. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, beautiful. So we set the caravan up, we leave it there for a month, and we go back and forth and stay down there and sort of live that caravan life, and absolutely love it. And if I was in a situation where I could sort of pack it up and take it and go and do more travel like that, I definitely would.
Yeah. It's I just think it's like, I don't know, you don't stay anywhere to get caught up with any politics or any like local crap that's going on. Like
that's a good point.
Yeah, and you don't sort of like, I don't know, Darwin, I don't know if it's, do you watch the news?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so we get like, there's a lot of crime and
Yes.
that, but I think it's everywhere. I don't think it's just Darwin.
Yes.
I think, there's a lot of crap that's happened that's caused us to get to this point in society.
Oh, of course.
In general.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so I don't think it's just there, but like, I didn't find it like it was one of them places where I want to bring my kids up.
No, that's fair enough. I understand that. Yeah, definitely.
And just, like it's, I don't know.
But also too, the idea of traveling and doing that and seeing that stuff, it's opening the kids' eyes too, get to experience a lot of things that not a lot of kids wouldn't get to. And that in itself is a cool thing as well.
They don't see like,
that?
They will.
They will, yeah.
They will when they're older and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But they definitely don't see it at now. And like me and my missus, so my wife's, it was a birthday when we got to Cairns.
Okay.
And we spent a couple of weeks there because I'd never been there, and obviously I was saying, my mum's from there. We took them over to the to Green Island.
Okay. Yeah.
For like as a birthday present for my wife. Did the glass bottom boat and did the
nice.
snorkeling and stuff. And like me and my wife had never been there, and like we remember when we were kids, we learnt about the Great Barrier Reef because it's like one of the, it's one of the fucking, what do they call it? It's one of the
7 wonders of the world.
7 wonders of the world, yeah. And like, we're like, this is, this is unreal. Like, we're swimming with a green turtle, and the kids are like, yeah, this is sick. But then, like, they don't fully understand. I'm bloody in my 30s.
Yeah.
I said, this is the first time I've ever been here. Like, my parents never took me here. Like, this is like a big thing, you know?
Of course, yeah, definitely.
Like, no, it's fun.
Well, it's funny. It's funny when you, as a kid, you take those things for granted. I remember sometimes being a little prick, and mum and dad, having to put it to me. And then I remember, years later when I ended up having my own kids, and the kids got to sort of my age when I was a little prick. I remember ringing and actually apologising to my parents. Hey, I just want to apologise, I know that shit that you were going through, that I put you through. I'm sorry about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of those awkward, I got to ring the parents and apologise for being a little prick.
Yeah, look, remember that thing? You remember that thing? Yeah. It's like 34, 30, 33 years ago. You remember that shit? Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I finally realised. But at least you get to experience that. I get to experience with the kids too, man.
Oh yeah, man, 100%.
Because they'll grow up quick, mate. That's another thing too. I realise it.
Yeah, well, that's what's that? Like 3 big reasons why, like, we've decided to do what we're doing, and like one is because the kids, they're going to hit teenagers soon, and they're not going to want fuck all to do.
Yeah, that's where I'm at that now. I'm the youngest anyway. No, God bless you. I love it. Love you, sweet.
Yeah. But it's just how it is. Like, I was like that. Yeah, 100%. I think we're all like that. It's a part of growing up and becoming an adult,
Yeah, being independent.
Being independent, figuring out, you're going through bloody puberty.
Yeah, that's right. All the shit's flowing through your body. What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah. And then we obviously want to build that relationship with, our kids that are lifelong memories, and give them a reason to want to.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And just chase the goals as a stand-up comedian, and make a career out of it, and
I love it.
Do what I love, and with my wife and me. And I just like, and with that as well, showing my kids that, like, you don't have to do what everyone wants you to do, or what society has taught you that you have to do to like, there is other avenues. And like, I wish I knew like what I know now about about what I'm doing now when I was 18. Like, I'm not saying it's not too late or anything like that, but I'm just like, we've found a way to make it work, but it's like a lot of people aren't in that position to do what we're doing. So I'm very grateful, and I feel very blessed.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've created this opportunity to be able to do this, and then what was the third thing? That we get to see Australia, as a family.
That's it. And that's one of the old Australian dreams, I guess you could say. I remember growing up, and you'd hear of these families or your friends of yours, and they'd say, "Oh, we've just got back from traveling around Australia."
Oh yeah, I know.
And you know that yarn, and you're just like, "Oh wow," because like it's.
I never thought I was going to be able to do it. Like, I never thought.
How cool is that?
It's unreal, and I'm like, obviously it's been a long journey to get to where we're at. But
you've earned the way to do it. You've earned it. You've built the foundations for it.
The main thing is obviously just the spending time as a family, and showing my kids, and just anyone really, like, that you don't like. I know you might not think that there's a way, but there always is a way to escape whatever. Like, if your life isn't how you want it to be, and you're not doing something that you want to be doing, and people do say, do what you love and the money will come. It's not as simple as just doing what you love and the money will come. You got to get yourself to a position to be able to grow yourself in whatever it is, and that, the money will come eventually, depending on if you do go all in and you give it everything, and you explore every avenue there is to be explored, and you take logical steps in doing whatever your goal or dream is. And yeah, like I'm a big advocate for that. Like for just, I'm a big advocate for people that are struggling with mental health and whatever they're dealing with, and just knowing that like that's not the only thing that you have to do. Wherever you're at, it might feel like that's where you're at, but I think like there's always something else,
Of course, 100%.
You can move to a different place if the place is the issue. You can do a different job. It's never too late to change your career. My mum's my mum's she's in her 60s now, right? And she's just changed, like doing something else. She's working in government, but a completely different field. And she's happy, and I'm like, fucking, that's awesome.
That is awesome, man. Like, good on her. And I totally agree with everything that you said there. It's not overnight success. There is long days. There are long miles. There are, a long journey ahead. But if you just, be consistent, work at it, the rest will come.
Yeah, and that's a big thing that I was saying to my wife as well. Like, it's not like some people do. It's not luck. It's where hard work meets opportunity.
Yes,
but for some people they get one thing that skyrockets them, and that's what you might think that they just got lucky because of that. It's not that. Like it happens for some people, but everything that you're doing for something that you're trying to work towards, whatever that goal or whatever that dream is, it's all incremental. Like it's all incremental. Like it might not be one thing might take off. Like I've got a fucking stupid video that has 30 plus million views online.
That's awesome.
That's like my most known thing. That's why I named the tour "How You Going," because it's stupid waves, man. But like it's like Anyway,
I love the name. It's an easy enough name to remember too. And
just hang on.
There you go.
Just hang on.
No, that's unreal. 30 million views. When did that take off?
Oh, that was like one of my. I don't even know why I started doing it. I was just throwing all these different little ideas out on social media, and that one just seemed to pop off on everything.
Did
it?
It's unreal.
It's most successful on Instagram, but like it's had millions on TikTok and Facebook and stuff as well. But Instagram, it's just like gone stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, I've done heaps of different little variations. It's like Oz how-to stupid.
I love
stuff.
that.
Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, like it's all incremental. Progress, like it's all just, like it all adds up, and eventually, one day.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, like it's like obviously you're doing a podcast. People do, it's podcasts, it's this or that. It's like whatever you want to, do to try and bloody grow yourself in whatever area that you're trying to succeed at.
You're right, mate. And like this will be probably about episode 250 or something by the time when this one comes out. So it's 250 episodes. That's.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That's awesome. That's what I was saying before. Like this space that you've built up, looks like a little man cave, but it's badass.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
That's all right.
I've had some fun. I've had some good nights in here. I
reckon you would have. It looks like looks like we're ready for a good night tonight.
100%. Get you warmed up,
bro. You can literally. I love the layout of it.
Yeah.
You can either come in here and have a podcast and talk about some serious shit.
Yes.
Or you could come in here at about 4 a.m. and kick on like this. You can spend 3 days in here. There's no windows. You got no concept of whether it's fucking day or night.
There's no clocks in here.
Leave your clocks at the front door, boys. We're sending it.
That's what I love about this joint. We've had a couple of live guests, some audience members here when we've done some podcasts as well. And
how's that?
Yeah, good, man. It had some laughs, mate. It's been some really good experiences here. Put some TV on sometimes. Watched the Melbourne Cup here a couple of times. Had a couple of drinks. Got the old coffin table out here.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it, man. It's badass. Yeah, it's a proper little
den.
Yeah, little lad den. Fucking oath. You wouldn't bring a date here, would you?
No, definitely not. I think something serious is going on here.
She'd have to be holding her own if she wanted to come into the bloody into the
She'd
den.
be holding onto that phone real tight.
Fucking oath. 000.
She's got 2 punched in ready to go. This guy's got coffins in his room.
Mate. Have you ever had any? That's what I was going to ask you. Any weird experiences given the?
So Buster Kirby, man, Andrew Kerbs. He's got 2 Flogs podcasts. Yeah. So he's been up on the pod a couple of times. Anyway, I've never really had an issue with this place ever. I've had a couple of people that come in. They're a bit intuitive or whatever. They're they
Feel
can
their
send
balls tingling or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. You know, like, oh, something's tickling.
Yeah.
They've come in and they said, oh, look, there's definitely presence in this place. We can feel it and all that sort of stuff. And I've never really been one for that sort of stuff. Eh?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty straightforward. But once Buster came in and did that, Curbs did that fucking sage. He saged the joint.
Yeah.
Because it's all about, he goes, no, I can feel it. I need to. So he's come in, saged the whole lot. And then probably about a week later, I'm sitting in here and I swear to God, I hear footsteps in the side part there. And I thought it was someone coming in. And then, so because he saged it.
He's
and
invited them.
He's either, they're pissed off now, like there were good vibes before.
Oh, fucking chilling. He's
stirred them up.
He's done the wrong stage.
Yeah, that's right.
He's done the piss off stage. He completely went past the bloody peaceful stage.
Yeah, that's right. He's pissed them off. So I had these footsteps go through the joint on the side here, and I was like, oh, that must be Cole coming in or something.
Nothing.
And like that was the first, and it was literally like a week after Buster now. So fucking, I was like, I messaged him. I said, mate, I don't know what the fuck you've done, but you've gone and stuffed up the woo woo in my house now. It's all gone fucking, I don't know. I'm starting to hear shit. So everything else is good. But as far as the funeral side of things, like, no, it's always been pretty chill here. Eh? Like I've never really had anything where it's been like, oh, that was.
Yeah.
I've had moments like weird coincidences.
Unexplained
Yeah,
stuff.
unexplained coincidences.
Yeah.
And it's usually happened on funerals.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I sort of see this as like it's their halfway house. It's not where something tragic's happened, but it's not also where they're put to rest.
Because what do they reckon? They reckon it's like where they die. That way.
Yeah, that's the way that I've always been taught or been told. You know, it's the essence is either in the spooky, the spooky house. That's where they've died, and this is where something tragic's happened there. So
the footsteps, old mate must have still been kicking.
It was still kicking. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Could have been just the guy breaking in.
It could have been. Yeah,
that's it. Which I wouldn't put it past. Yeah. which I'm not partial to that sort of stuff around here. It does get a little bit slippery at night.
And Rocky.
Yeah. Well, mate, it was up there for crime capital for a while. It held the title for a couple of months. Yeah.
We got the bloody beef capital of Australia and the crime capital of Australia, mate. You name it, we're fucking taking the throne.
Yeah, we're dual title holders. You know?
Dual title. Got the double belt, the double.
Double champ.
The double champ. Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Do you follow any of that sort of stuff, mate? What do you do in your spare time?
I used to like
What a bit of a footy fella?
Like rugby, big rugby, up the Broncos on the win. Hey, how good's that? So are you Cowboys up here? No, you don't really follow rugby.
It'd be a bit of combo between Broncos, Cowboys, maybe even the odd Dolphin.
The odd Dolphin.
Well, the Capras here are a feeder team for the Dolphins. So maybe a bit of
Dolphins.
A little bit of that too.
I like NRL and like a little bit of boxing and and UFC. Yeah,
nice.
But like, I don't know. I used to be in like obviously I was saying do a lot of fishing and stuff coming from Darwin, but just sort of park that up just to sort of less distractions from the,
that
from
makes
the goals
sense.
and stuff. But we were going to watch that. My sister-in-law, she bought me and my brother rings. Bloody tickets to go watch the Nikita Zoos fight.
Oh, nice. January. With Serafo, that that would be a good one. Serafo.
I don't even know who's he for. I didn't even check.
That might Serafo, dude.
Is he pretty good though, eh? Or what?
Oh yeah, he's good.
Should be a good banger. Yeah,
it'd be a good one. Yeah.
I've always wanted to watch Jazzy Parr fight. She's normally on his undercards, but I'm not sure.
I'd love to see her fight. I ran into her at the International Brawling Championships
with the car.
She was down. It was funny, man. Actually, we were all down there, and the boys were said, "Let's get a photo with her." But what they did, fucking Curbs, typical Curbs with his sense of humor. He went up to her and asked for her to take a photo with all us, so get her to take the photo. Yeah, did that trick to her, and then we got a real photo with her. But bit of a fan of her old man too, John Wayne.
JWP, he's a weapon. That's obviously why I know who she is.
Yeah, of course, makes sense. Yeah. But he's an OG, man. But have you seen that IBC stuff, the International Brawling Championship, where they do? It's sort of like it's in a square cage. They just had their first one in Queensland. They got another one on the
square cage. No, I haven't seen it.
So 28th of November. In Brizzy.
Yeah, right.
They've got one. They've got
2
a
weeks,
second one. Yeah. So square cage.
I'll be gigging
MMA.
in Sunshine Coast, but
Will ya?
try to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. There'd be MMA gloves.
Yeah.
No points are scored for on the def. So if you know you're taking
Defensive strikes.
no points scored for that. Either neutral or moving forward, and then pretty much everything goes from hip up. No elbows, but they've got this triangle or diamond shape. I can't remember what shape it is. It's in the center of the ring. If they both agree to it, they'll light it up on the ground, and those boys have to stay in that little pocket and just bang it out.
Just bang on.
Yeah, bang on.
That's sick.
It's pretty violent.
Are they kicking or
no kicking?
No kicking. Just
punching. So it's a pretty cool concept that they're doing.
That's mad.
And that was at that one. So the next one's on the 28th. Must be the Friday night.
That's a Friday. Yeah, 2 weeks from the Sunshine. Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's 14th now. Yeah, it's a Friday, 28th. Yeah.
It'd be hard to keep up with your schedule, like you being on top of your schedule, eh? Like,
I got my wife's MVP for.
Is she?
Yeah, we work together with because I'll just add that as well. Me and my wife, we're just like with my stand-up comedy and touring and booking and everything, like we're just completely independent. We're not under any agents or anything.
Okay, so you're doing the whole scenery behind the what do you got? Doing all the background work,
behind the scenes, marketing and promoting and everything. So that's why it's like trying to get in a show. We're used to like.
I got so much respect for that too, man. I really do.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's hard work, and it's very satisfying when you get a sell out and stuff like that.
Of course,
it's awesome,
definitely.
And they're not all like I'm not going to bloody lie, piss in your pocket. I'd love if they're all sellouts, but
it's part of the hustle.
It's part of the hustle. Yeah, they're not all sellouts. We get the and the sellouts are amazing. But so it has its ups and downs, obviously, but it's just all learning and figuring everything out and
Nah, good on you, mate. I'm really excited for you, mate. It's like I said to you on the phone, and I've already said this probably plenty of times, but this is the stuff I love. I love doing this, and this is partly why I do the podcast. I love hearing people's stories, the battles, journeys, the stuff that they're going through, the hustle, whatever you want to call it. But also just, I don't know, I'm all for promoting it.
Cheers, man. I appreciate you having me on.
It's cool. I don't know, man. It just really hits a spot with me. There's certain things, stories, people having a crack at things. You just go, fuck, that is so sick. And if there's anything that we can do to help, man, I'm all for it, mate.
I appreciate it, man. This is just having us on is it's a massive help, eh? Like,
I'm excited, man. I'm excited for your show tonight. Did you? How long does it sort of take you to get this one put together? Like
this show?
Yeah, so
there's a fair bit of new stuff in there that
And do you test out stuff on the road, or do you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'll test out. I always testing out new stuff and playing around with it and just trying to get the show to the like just so it's amazing.
Dialed in.
I got my first standing ovation for it when we were in when was it in Mackay? Yeah.
So congrats, mate.
Yeah, it wasn't a full like packed out. Thank you for that. But yeah, it was like, it's getting there,
gets you going, doesn't it?
Like it's just like the whole thing together, and then it's like, but this show in itself, there's stuff in there that I've been working on for a while, and then there's a lot of new stuff that I'm just honing in on and everything like that. So, but generally, like around sort of, and it's about to get a show. In my opinion, for me to get a show so that it's like at a good, like a good fucking position where it's ready to tour, or like for me it's about a year at least.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like there's new stuff in there that's obviously I haven't been doing for a year, but like from start to getting it to a point where it is now. Like it's about a year for me. And then I just keep working on it as well. So
and then
some people do a new show every single year at each festivals, but for me, you're just gonna polish this one and get it down, get it really good, and like there's like my shows and just my demographic of people that I seem to attract is. There's a lot of crowd. Like I don't know if you had a look at any of my clips. But
I was looking at it yesterday. I love when I love it when comedians do crowd work.
Yeah,
get the audience really involved with it.
Yeah, that's like that's my thing, man. I'm always like I said to you, I've grown up being that sort of person, and my quick wit and stuff. Like my grandfather, and it's in my sort of generational pass down sort of shit, eh? And it's good. Like, and it's one of the things that like I'm blessed with just having that really quick, rapid, like fucking wit, you know. So and it's I enjoy it too because I'm like, you know, you fucking want to come to a show and you want to you want to try and, you know, you want to try and pick on a comedian or you want to try and,
you're going to be in for a rough night.
You're going to be in for a rough night. Like, no worries. Look, by all means, come and try and have a crack, but like, don't get butthurt when your mates are all laughing at you.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Do you have any sort of comedians that you like aspire to or look to, like that you sort of
Aussie comedians? Big fan of Dave Hughes. Obviously, I look a bit like his son.
I've been saying it. I've been thinking about it the whole time. And I didn't want to say it just in case that's that whole like.
Oh, bro! You
get that all the time.
Yeah, I fucking take the piss out of myself about it. I do a joke about it. Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah. I've got a photo I'll show you after of me and like because I've gigged with Hughesy. In Melbourne and he's like, well, I call him a mate, but he's like, I got a photo with him and like just looks like my dad.
He does. Yeah. He fucking does. I didn't. You know when you got that?
I'm a mix of Danny Green and Dave Hughes.
Yes, definitely.
Danny Green from Wish, I like to call myself.
No, he's a nice bloke too, Danny Green. I've met him.
Legend,
bloody oath. Yeah. He actually commentated on our first podcast, Royale Fight Night. Yeah.
Oh, he
was one of the commentators. Yeah.
How many of them have you done?
Done two.
Yeah,
I did two. So I fought Hamo this year in the main event for the number 2.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, good bloke, Hamo. He's a legend.
Yeah. Then that's how I was saying I met Nikki. Through Hamo as well.
Through Hamo,
in Adelaide when we were doing the Fringe down there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she was just here last week. She did that at the Cry as well.
Yeah.
It was, mate, brilliant show.
Oh, you went and watched that?
I did, yeah. Love her dark sense of humour. And obviously it's sort of focused around her life. So, you know, it's a bit of a story behind it.
Bit of connection and
shit. Yeah. So she jumped on the podcast and it was a good laugh as well. So that was that's how I sort of got immersed in with a couple of the people involved in the comedy world.
Scene, sick.
I was mainly through Hamo too, which I got through Buster, Curbs, and Two Flogs and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
So it was actually Andrew Curbs was the one that said, "Hey," because. We had a fight lined up and he was like, "Oh, I want you to fight this fella because he's got a podcast called Flog Cabin and we're 2 flogs and I want us to be the best flog." Just, get a bit of banter there. But
that's good.
The problem was, and shout out to Hamo, like, you know how you were saying before, like, don't try and throw sass at or comments at a comedian because you're just going to get absolutely mauled.
Yeah.
So we had a press conference the night before.
Yeah.
And I already knew, like, he just floored me.
Roasted the
fuck out of me. But having that comedic sense of humor, just to give you a quick one. So he wrote a poem, which he read out to the whole crowd. There was about 1,000 people there, and the crowd, the fucking poem was something like, "Roses are red, violets are blue. Brizzy, you're gay. I'm gonna bash you." Anyway, it did. Turn of events, it didn't happen for him. You know, I got up on him on that one.
The bloody Sydney lad get one up on the Rocky fellas, eh?
Welcome to CQ, mate.
Welcome to bloody CQ, mate. You're in Queensland
beef
now.
Beef capital, mate. We're all about beef.
We know how to eat beef. We know how to steal cars, and we know how to box.
That's our 3 things to claim the fame. And I said to him,
play rugby.
And play rugby, yeah.
Good rugby players.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, true. The next day, we caught up for lunch, and I said to him just jokingly, I said, "Oh man," I said, "my wife got she folded when she heard that poem. Where she thought it was the funniest fucking thing, right?" And I said, I know. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I could hear her yelling for him to smash my face in. You know? I'm pretty, you know, when you could hear.
Pretty sure I looked at her. She said, "Fuck him up," to Hammer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was like, I swear, I'm pretty sure that's my wife. Anyway, she said to me, she goes, I said to Hammer, I said, she came up to me afterwards. She goes, that fucking poem was the funniest thing. I want a framed picture. I want a framed thing of that poem to hang up in the living room at home.
Not in the winner's house, baby. Yes.
So I said to Hammer, he had a book. I go, mate, I said, I'd love to have a read of your book. He goes, I'll send you a copy. I'm like, no, I'll order it. He said, no, let me do it. Okay, yeah, no worries. Told him the yarn about the missus with the thing. He thought it was fucking funny. So about a week and a half later, the book turned up with a framed photo of the fucking poem.
Yes.
Yeah, so just, just an absolute laugh, mate.
Was it a Oh, did she hang it though? Did she hang it?
She did. She hung it up on the wall. Yeah, she did.
Oh, well.
And then I come in one night and she'd fucking put it on the bedside table as well. Just
Getting closer. In bed with you. Next to a photo to Hammo. Hammo's in bed with you.
Yeah, I know, that's it. Yeah. Well, I go, g'day, Brian. It was an unreal event, bro. It was good times. Good meeting him.
Was it an easy dub?
Yeah. Well, the thing was, I reckon his head hurt my hand more than anything. Like that's you know what I mean? It's like one of those things. Like I threw everything at him and the kitchen sink, and he still stood up.
Stood up. Legend.
He said to me one point there, he goes, "You fucking hit me with a good one," and I thought I was going to go down. But then you hit me from the other side and it like evened it out. And then by the end of the third round, I said, he ain't going down. And he actually started coming back. Like I was just going, oh, fuck it. I can't. I remember going, oh, this guy's not going down. So I just played out the round because I knew I had a couple up. So I was just like, played the round out. And credit to him, man. Like, he took it. He took it well.
Yeah,
you know, fucking,
that's good.
Yeah, good, and good bloke.
Yeah, and that's like something with that, eh? Like you'll be mates, you know. Like
that's it.
Forever.
You build up a friendship, mate. Like it is just it might sound
That's
a bit
so funny.
weird, but you build up a relationship after sharing the ring with someone. You know, like it's something that not many people will get to experience in their life.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, no, it was good, mate. And there's another one coming up next year in September.
Yeah, okay.
September 26th.
Are you fighting again?
Possibly.
Yeah.
So
So you do how much? Like you just sort of randomly are planning them, like just whenever you're sort of.
Yeah. So the last two were in April, but this one, obviously, with everything being a bit late, we had to sort of space it out a bit because so much stuff's been going on. It's been crazy, man. Crazy times.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, and so we end up doing. I think that we end up deciding with it, September next year. I think it's the same weekend as the AFL Grand Final.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's right. No one watches that in Queensland anyway.
That's what we all said. They said, don't worry about it. No one's going to care.
No one's going to care. Eh?
No, not in Queensland anyway.
That's, No, I don't think so in Queensland. No.
So mate, next year, so you're just going to keep following with the tour, mate? Just keep going, work way around. You said you've got a month that you stay in Adelaide.
So we're doing, we're just going to hang out with my grandparents over that Christmas break. It gets pretty busy for like Chrissy parties and all that sort of stuff around that time. So we just I'm just planning on taking it easy, having a little bit of a rest on the tour, and then we'll continue in New South Wales. We just got some rough dates and stuff that we're just trying to line up. But New South Wales, going to do Victoria. We're going to do a show in Bendigo, and then like a few. I've had obviously my online stuff. I just have like random little places hit me up to sort of come and like do shows and stuff there. So we'll be doing a few around like in Melbourne itself before we go to Adelaide. We're going to be there for the month of the Fringe. I've got my show that's running from the 3rd until the 8th in the Gluttony. So if anyone's down there and want to come check us out, and then but anyone in WA, we're going to be doing WA after that, like Perth, and then working our way up. So
got quite a few listeners in WA. So
sick. Feel free to give us a yell or whatever. If you don't see your place listed and you just want us to come there and chuck on a bit of a show. So
bloody oath. That would be awesome, mate. Now normally what we do is on a guest episode, ask 2 questions. It's always just podcast related, but if you could have a yarn with someone in the past, right? Someone that's not with us anymore. Yeah. If you could have a yarn to them, either pick their brain for something, get one of those answers to a question that you've been thinking about for years, or is there someone that you'd love to have on an episode that you could yarn to or have a talk to?
I would love, because like my granddad, who's my mum's dad, apparently like to my mum and like to my auntie and stuff, and they reckon I'm just like a split image of what I am, just like exactly how he was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like with like that's how he was as well. It was like real like quick wit and well his nickname was Chuck 'em back in like when he was, because he could chuck 'em. Yeah, but his mouth, he would shit stir and like man, just just a legend. Like I was a kid when I met. Like I've still he passed away when I was a kid, but just an old shit stirrer, like an old miner, like old Queensland miner. He used to never didn't do much school and just used to go around and fix issues and shit that they were having at mines and show him how to run them, and he'd run mines and shit like that. But when he was retired, this is the shit he would do. He would he would ring people up and like want to go have a look at their car and like just fuck with them. And then no worries, I'll let you know. Never, just no intention of buying it at all. He would do it at houses, like cars, like fuck it, mate. Just just a fucking lunatic.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, like just like mad as a cut snake, but just funny. And just like he would leave these. I just remember when I was a kid, he would always try and call my mum, and because she was a single mum when we were growing up with me and my brother. And we'd be cooking dinner, or she'd be getting us in the shower or something like that. And if we'd ever miss his calls, we grew up playing rugby. So me and my brother played rugby for 10 years. But we'd come home to these message banks. This is when we still have the phone, and you just hear this dad rang, dad rang, dad rang, dad rang, dad rang, dad rang. But yeah, I'd love to sit down and just have a yarn as an adult.
That would be sick.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, just because he's just like big. Like me and my brother are both like. My dad's not as heavy a set as us. Yep. My dad's parents are still with us. That's who we're going to spend time with.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, me and my brother, we just got our builds from our mum's side, and my granddad just had a big buff head as well, Yeah. So yeah, I'd love to have a bloody beer with him and sit there and talk some shit. Yeah.
That was a good one, mate. Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
No, that's right. Thanks for asking.
No, you're right.
I never even thought of that too. That's
that came straight from the heart. Yeah. No, I like that. What about if there was someone with us present with us today? If you could, anyone, a celebrity, anyone that you could pick off or hear a bit of yarns or stories, someone that's present with us now. Is there anyone that would?
I'd love to sit down and have a fucking chinwag with Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
you'd have to make sure you'd be ready for some sore abs and stuff. Oh yeah, man. Sure, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'd love to sit down and just him and like his little crew and shit like that, and just sit there and be in the room, it'd be it'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's sick, mate. So for every guest that comes on the podcast, mate, what we do is we get you a little present.
Oh, thank you.
No, you're welcome. So
give you a bag.
I wish. You get your own coffin nameplate.
Yeah, right. Fucking
so there you go. That's
cheers, brother. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. That's sick.
Something a little bit different. So it's essentially it's just the nameplate that you'd put on a coffin.
Yeah, that's sick.
Not wishing anything ill upon you. Just
it doesn't sound like it, mate. Hey? No bloody no pressure.
So mate, that's what you say. Guest for being on Deadass Podcast. So,
I love it, bro. That's sick.
Something unique. It's a bit hard to offer something that's I don't know. Everyone's not many people can say they get their own coffin nameplate.
Yeah, I'm gonna run that as my number plate. We won't get too many speeding fines if I run that one.
It'd be a bit hard to read. That's good.
No, that's badass. Thank you.
No, you're welcome, brother. So, mate, just so the listeners know, like if they're not already following you, mate, what's social media stuff?
I'm on pretty much every single platform. Just Mickey Wilson Comedy. Yep. Yeah, on everything like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Go down there and check us out.
And that's where your tour dates are and all that sort of stuff is too.
Yeah. If otherwise, my website, mickeywilsoncomedy.com.
Yep. Okay, sweet.
Mickey with an E, so MICKEY, wilsoncomedy.com. There's all tickets and updates and everything like that. Excellent. Otherwise, on my social media, it's always like the pinned post or...
Awesome, mate.
Yeah, so
that's great, mate. Well, thank you so much.
Cheers, man. Otherwise, feel free to flick us a message if anyone who's bloody, like always, pretty responsive on any of the social media platforms. So.
That's awesome, mate. Appreciate it. All the best, mate, on your travels, dude.
Cheers, brother. I fucking appreciate it, man.
No, you're welcome. And I wish you all the best and success, mate, on your tour and your show,
Legend.
mate. And we'll do whatever we can do to promote it for you as well, just to help out and say thanks for jumping on the podcast.
No, I appreciate it, man. It's been
you're
sick.
welcome.
It's
And
good talking to you.
Yeah, bloody oath, man. Good casual yarn. And
it's good.
I wish you all the best for tonight as well. And so by the time this comes out, he'll be around Bundaberg area, Harvey Bay, making his way down towards Sunny Coast and Brizzy. So keep an eye out for updates and dates of tour shows and everything like that. So
Yeah, cheers, man.
no, you're welcome. Meggie, mate, absolute pleasure, mate. Really appreciate it. Have a good one, brother.
It's been good, bro. Thank you, man. Cheers.
Cheers. See
Cheers,
you,
brother.
mate. Thanks.
Awesome.